It's Turkey. It's Turkey. It's Turkey.
Hey there, spooky friends, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with the Scaryish Podcast.
Woo!
I'm Robin Grace, this is Adam Diaz.
Hello.
And this week we're back with another set of homegrown horrors. Adam, why don't you tell us what those are?
Homegrown horrors are the wonderful stories that have been sent to us by you, the listener or viewer, depending on where you're joining us. And they can be stories that are supernatural, paranormal, coincidental, sometimes spiritual, sometimes extraterrestrial, or true crime in nature. And Robin, if someone has a story like that, where could they send it?
You can send it to our email, storytime@scaryish.com. You can also go to our website,
Scaryish.com.
I was making sure I said storytime@scaryish.com. I said that right?
You did.
Okay. You can go to our website, Scaryish.com. Those are where you send our emails. And there's a contact us page on Scaryish. You can contact us through there. You fill out the form. It goes to us there.
Indeed. So however you want to reach out to us, we would love to hear from you. I am recovering, but I'm a lot better than I was 2 days ago when we recorded the topic episode. So thank goodness for that. And now that I'm feeling better, I do want to address something. So we've had a rough 2020 as just a human race. We've had a rough 2021. So there's certain things that I've kind of just not gone and talked about. But I think it's very important that we broach the subject, something we used to talk about frequently on the show, that Zaboomafoo isn't real.
God damn it. If you don't know by now that is a joke, there's something wrong. Okay, he obviously knows it's real. We obviously know it's real. Fuck, dude. Stop.
I just need to point out that she's saying this because she's been programmed to say this.
Shut
up. What was actually really funny is when I was doing the Men in Black episode, I found out, I don't think I included this in the show, but I found that during one of the document leaks that have happened over the last 10, 15 years, because there have been a lot of them, a bunch of governments have had top secret documents that have been exposed. One of them was a PowerPoint presentation from a UK organization that's essentially their CIA. And it was about misinformation and how to trick people into believing things that aren't true and how to trick people into believing things that are true aren't by sending out fake stuff to make it look fake. They had a bunch of different information on how to make UFOs look fake to discredit sources and stuff like that, which I thought was really fascinating, but I didn't have like a good way to work it into my script. But there was a few slides on Zaboomafoo, and it was called The Greatest Hoax Mankind Has Ever Created. So I definitely wanted to bring that into the forefront of everyone's mind before we read 4 homegrown horrors tonight, which we are going to. But yeah, fun stuff. It's a good way to start the show, I think. I'm going to go ahead and mark it. Say hello to everyone that's watching us live. This is you. That's right. Get close. I think I should try and give you more space.
Yeah, how about that, you big fuck?
There we go. The martini glass, I think, is the halfway point. So, all right, you're also like, I don't know, much prettier than I am. It's because I have a really bloodshot eye. It came from coughing and not sleeping well because I'm sick. But okay, let's go ahead and move into our first one.
All right.
How about that? I'll go ahead and do the first one. All right, so we're going to get into our first email of the show. What?
Don't fuck it up.
I won't. Jeez. And this one's subject is prophetic dreams. All right, and okay to read on the pod. It's always nice to see that in the subject line. And it starts out like this. Hello, Adam and Robin.
Hello.
Hello.
That's us. I'm Robin. This is
I'm Adam, I think. My name is Natalie, she, her. I mentioned in my last email how my grandma had this saying, quote, if I had been born a day earlier, I would have been born a witch. It's also something my mom often says because sometimes she had weird dreams and intuitions, but wasn't like a real clairvoyant or anything. So I don't have any specific instances of my grandmother's gifts because she died very young. I didn't get to meet her. It's a bummer. She got cancer, and because in those days the family could choose not to tell the sick person when they had it, she didn't know and wasn't careful about screenings and stuff, so cancer came back and she passed away. She was 33 when she passed away. My mom was 19. This one actually is a follow-up to one that was sent. I think like 4 or 5 of these actually got sent from Natalie, like in a row. So we've been spreading them out throughout the last couple weeks. So if that sounds familiar, that is why. She was sick for a few years, and my mom, who was her oldest child, lived in a different city. Because my family was poor, neither my mom or my grandma had a phone in their house, so to communicate, they would call each other's neighbors and leave a message. All this to say, there wasn't an easy way for my mom to get updates on her. She also already had my 2 oldest sisters and was pregnant with her 3rd when my grandma passed. My grandma was 29 when her first grandchild was born. Dang. Anyways, so my mom would have these dreams of my grandmother walking with my oldest sister by the hand, and when she woke up, she would know that her mom had taken a turn for the worse and that she needed to go see her. This happened multiple times throughout my grandma's illness, and she was never wrong about it. Another dream my mom frequently has is of her being pregnant or holding a baby. The first time she dreamt that she was pregnant, it turned out that one of my sisters was expecting her first child.
Oh.
After that, every time she dreamt of a baby or that she was pregnant, someone very close to her was pregnant. She accurately predicted all 8 of my sister's pregnancies from 3 different sisters, as well as a few of my cousins. That's a lot of babies. As well as a few of my cousins, but only those of my dad's nieces that she's actually close to. In parentheses, emotionally, not physically, because a few were in Argentina while we live in the U.S. It doesn't happen with random people or relatives she's not close to, and again, she has never been wrong. She also sometimes dreams of a certain person that she hasn't seen or thought of in a while, and once she wakes up that day or in the next few days, that person will contact her, or she will find out they passed away or had some important life event happen. She also sometimes gets feelings about certain things and will mention it and then be proven right. I unfortunately, or fortunately, didn't inherit these types of dreams, but I did used to have a lot of deja vu as a kid. I never did anything with it though, so maybe it's like Rachel Weisz in Constantine and I lost the powers. Excuse me. I'm going to take a sip of water. Shut up.
Did you get scared?
No, I thought you were going to be a dickhead and spill it all over me though.
I wanted to, but I hit the table on accident.
I know. All right. Feelings, Rachel Weisz, Constantine, powers. Only one of my sisters has inherited these dreams and feelings. The most recent of these happened just last year. Quick background, I have 3 sisters, only 2 are involved in the story, and to not confuse you guys with names or letters, I'm just going to call them Boring Sister and Special Sister. Though I love all 3 equally and don't really think my sister is boring, it's just easier to say it that way. So Boring Sister was in a church group and made lots of friends there. The group no longer exists, but she still hangs out with some, and all the family got to know them from birthday parties and the like. Fuck.
Stop spreading your germs.
Shut up. You're like the least supportive person of a sick person ever.
It's probably not a good time to be sick.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Should have gotten your
Shame on me.
Should have gotten your flu shot.
They didn't have it when I went. You're such a dickhead.
A dickhead with a flu shot.
If you could stop being mean to me, like, that would be great. Because you're actually starting to bother me. Because my throat's really hurting right now.
Do you want some NyQuil? Do you want some Dayquil? It's right next to you, too.
What I need is the halls, but I can't do it in the middle of this reading.
You want to put some... Just put it in your mouth.
I'm going to do it after.
Put it in your mouth.
Sorry, y'all. I'm recovering. I feel much better today, but I'm clearly not still 100%, so. All right. Where was I? Boring sister.
That's how I describe my sisters, too. JKLOL.
Fuck, dude. I'm dying right now. I wish we had, like, liquid Dayquil instead of capsules, because the capsules don't help coat your throat at all.
You could make a cocktail of this and that. Maybe it'll be an upper and a downer.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Everyone's noticing the Pokeball on your microphone. She uses that microphone when she streams on her personal stream. Cool, good talking. Thank you for helping Vamp so much by doing nothing but torturing me and being silent.
Pink Penguin says you should swallow a spoonful of honey.
It doesn't work. I've tried it before. It just makes me gag. All right, we're going to give this a shot.
Something else will make you gag, too. What?
Special Sister has a few on Facebook, but is not really friends with them. Special Sister moved to Australia and is not really in contact with any of Boring Sister's friends other than the occasional Facebook comment. On to the story. One night, Special Sister has a weird dream about this woman she has never seen before. I don't remember the specifics of the dream, but she basically had this feeling that she was supposed to tell this woman to do something. She didn't know this woman at all, but she mentioned the dream to our mom and my sister and I over the next few days because it seemed significant. A few days later, Special Sister is browsing Facebook and she sees the woman from her dream. She was in a picture of one of Boring Sister's friends. She asked Boring Sister about the woman, but Boring Sister didn't know. I'm guessing because she's boring. She felt compelled to try to reach her, so she had Boring Sister call her friend and ask about the woman because she didn't know her well enough to ask her something like that. The friend had only recently become friends with the woman. Eventually, Witchy Sister. I guess we're calling her Witchy Sister now.
I think there's Witchy Sister, Special Sister, and Boring Sister. There's 3 sisters.
I think you're right.
And they all star in Hocus Pocus.
Laura Ann says, I didn't know Robin did another stream. She has a personal stream she does once every 6 months or so.
Once every year and a half.
It's pretty dope, though. We set it up really well. My throat really fucking hurts right now. I'm gonna eat through this. But everyone's so happy they tuned in to hear me cough. I was totally fine, too, before the show. Mm-hmm. It sucks. All right. Eventually, Witchy Sister told Boring Sister the message, and Boring Sister passed it on to her friend, who passed it on to the woman. The woman had been going through a hard time and was touched to receive the message from whom she believed was a loved one who had passed. Special Sister often has feelings and dreams like this, but she doesn't consider herself psychic or anything like that. A possible downside to these abilities is that she used to have frequent episodes of sleep paralysis, and it was before sleep paralysis was common knowledge, like it is now, so she thought something was attached to her. Worst part was that it was the pervy kind of sleep paralysis, so she actually felt like something was on top of her and molesting her, and though she couldn't see it, she always felt like it was an old man. Gross. No one in my family is really into the occult or anything like that. Even though I've always been fascinated with everything weird and paranormal, I still don't want to try to tap into anything like spirit guides or Ouija boards, because my mom has always told us that once you open the door, you might not be able to close it.
True.
I do have a scary Ouija board that's not mine that might have resulted in a death, but I'll save that for another email. Holy shit. Hope you guys enjoyed the story, and I will be sending more soon. Love you, and thank you for all the work you do, Nat.
Thank you so much, Nat, for sending that in. Yeah, it's scary, the whole Ouija boards thing. The fact that you have a story that may have resulted in someone's death is terrifying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's why I never want to mess with one, Ouija boards or those games where you try to get where you put the pencils on top of each other and try to
the dowsing or
whatever.
Yeah.
Big nopes. I'm not into that. But yeah, I just can't wait to hear more of your stories and experiences. That's great. I mean, not that the horrible things aren't great, but yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for sending that. And I know you sent multiples, and we really do appreciate that. So we'll get to more of them in the next episode. Good stuff.
More.
All right. Fuck a duck. Good stuff,
gross.
y'all. We're off and running. One story down.
Do you want some vitamin C?
Gonna take this Dayquil. Sure, I'll take some vitamin C, and then I'll pop my cough drop.
Where is it?
Robin will read the next 2, and then
I'm gonna go look in the kitchen real quick.
Hopefully this will all have kicked in for the vitamin C.
Yeah, I'm wearing PJ pants.
She's wearing PJ pants. No one judge. All right, give me those drugs.
Hello.
I put it on so that it wouldn't be completely dark.
Oh, okay.
You found it?
Yeah, it was right here.
All right, so first thing, let's read notifications, and then we'll get into chat. God fucking damn it.
What'd you do? You fucked up.
I broke something. There we go.
I like that I have a really nice shirt on because I got home from work, and then I was like, you know what? I'm tired of wearing these dress pants. I switched to PJs, and now you can see how gross my bottom half looks.
Your bottom half is my favorite half of yours.
Not the half with the mouth and the brain.
No.
That's fucked up. I don't know how I feel about that, bitch. Christy says vagina. What the fuck?
That was the joke, yes. All right, let me read these notifications. Shout out to Malum, who resubscribed with Prime Gaming for the 22nd month 3 days ago. Good job, me. Shout out to Captain Fig, who resubscribed for the 27th month. Said hello.
Hello.
Shout out to Chloe, who resubscribed for the 2nd month. We appreciate that. Shout out to Elizabeth, who resubscribed for the 8th month and said woo. We had a hype train that got started, which is always wonderful to see. Shout out to Enzo Matrix, who resubscribed for the 6th month and said 6 months? How time has flown by. Must be the Spooky Fam making it awesome. That's very nice.
Ginseng Joe resubscribed for the 14th month. Says, yo, 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 resub moment.
Shout out to Creasy, who resubscribed for the 13th month. We appreciate that. Shout out to IMB Trainer and Ginseng Joe, who redeemed 2 drinks. She has a Sunkist and I have water.
We have vodka. Do you want some? Maybe it'll make your throat feel better.
No, I do not want vodka with a trash throat right now. If you want to make yourself a drink, though, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to pour a little bit into a cup.
Just straight vodka?
Yeah, I got fucking orange soda right there. I just poured in.
Jesus Christ. I am definitely not drinking because I am super fucking sick.
Ah.
Oh, wow. All right, I'll start reading some of your chat since, it's great for me to be doing all the reading. First person in either channel, at least that I noticed, was Pink Penguin said, Happy Hump Day at 6:17 p.m. Pacific Time. Liz Tree said, Woo Wednesday. So tired tonight, I may not make it through the stream. It's a bummer, but I totally understand. I'll probably go into bed like right after the stream. My eye totally fucking hurts. It actually is a burst capillary or blood vessel because it happened when I was coughing my fucking guts out the other day. All right, everyone asking how everyone else is doing. Lots of folks out there saying they're good. They made it home. They're tired. Lawrence is doing okay. Finally took down my Christmas tree, so I have my living room back. We took ours down New Year's Eve? Maybe the day before New Year's Eve. That way it wouldn't roll over into the new year, and then we'd have, the house all clear. And then we also left on New Year's Day. Yeah, it definitely was the day before New Year's then. Because we didn't want to leave that up and, make my mom think she had to take everything down on her own.
This is a few shots, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Elizabeth Tree says, or Lizzie B, says, took our Christmas tree down yesterday, and now my daughter keeps saying that Christmas is lost. It's not lost. It's just time to move on to celebrating something new, and we'll come back around to Christmas. I'm going to keep scrolling. Captain Fig says, I might pass out early tonight. I'm post-call. Oof. And what's next is going to be reclaiming my island on Animal Crossing New, Horizons? For a while, it's been overrun with flowers.
All right.
Bree says, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. One of the interns that I'm working with, his favorite movie is Toy Story.
Cool. Captain Big Eye says, how you feeling? I'm What's for Dinner, who says, still not great. COVID sucks. Chunk says, I have restarted my island on Animal Crossing.
I am tempted, but I have too much way cool shit to restart. I don't want to.
Lizzie B says, we got our tree a week before Christmas this year, so we kept it up a little longer. That totally makes sense. Bree says, I just had COVID last week. It was awful. I'm not sure if what I have is COVID because I can't get a test because they're all taken up out here, and my appointment's not until Friday. So I'll probably know around the tail end of my symptoms. At least that's what I'm hoping, because if it lasts this long until Friday, I'm going to be super pissed. Faye says, I still have somehow managed to avoid COVID, but it's coming for me. I know it. Oh yeah, Glitch got a new tattoo.
What is it? Have you seen it?
He sent it to me in Facebook Messenger. So I will not share it unless Glitch wants to share it on the Discord or whatever. So I was Nerd says, so are Adam and Robin separate locations this week? Really curious how ballsy he will be when she's not there to purple nurple him. I'll be normal. I just won't have to live in fear. But yeah, we're in the same room. Next week we'll be in different rooms. Yeah, Face said I think they're still together. You were correct. MQI says, I thought I avoided it, but I did an antibody test with my blood draw and it came back really high.
Does that mean you had it recently?
I don't know.
I don't know how it works, so.
Lizardtree was still correct, or was also correct, excuse me, saying I think Adam is still with Robin this week. It was the closest we've been in a while because she's been out in the living room. And I've been in here, in this room, kind of quarantining, so.
The song says, gotta remember to invite Adam and Robin to my parents' house for Lunar New Year. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I need to also get my dad candy for Lunar New Year. Britball says Robin's doing her Disney internship now. Saw on Insta. That's true. Yes, I did post it. I am working there now. Ooh.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab this thing over here.
What is it? Lint. Aw, Chunkster says, "Aw, mom and dad are still together." Thank you. Captain Fake Eye says, "Ew, licking fingers and money. What the what? Do people do that?"
For what?
Oh, IMB Fierce says, "I knew it was coming for us, just a matter of time because we deal with the public, including those that lick their fingers and handle money or choose to cough directly on us or use bathrooms without washing their hands." Yeah, a lot of people that I used to work with at GameStop would do the thing where you lick your finger so that you can move the money really fast. And it's like...
They're monsters.
That's why if you see at grocery stores, they have a sponge.
That they press down on.
That they press down on so that they count. It's just, don't put it in your mouth. Don't put your fingers in your mouth.
I'm what Jaren says, my screen was black, restarted the stream, now I see Adam's face and I want the black screen back. Fuck you. Faye says...
Oh, later on he says, I feel really bad. Because he's in YouTube, he's like, now I feel really bad for saying that.
Faye says, even more EU going to the bathroom with no hand washing. Dude, that was so common at the bank when I worked there. Like, almost every person I'd be in the bathroom with would leave without washing their hands. It was like it was a corporate culture.
Thank you so much, Chloe, for saying that I look pretty.
You always look pretty.
I had an orientation with a whole bunch of other interns and stuff today, so I actually put on makeup. I put on makeup Monday, didn't put on makeup yesterday, put on makeup today. I feel like every day they're probably like, man, it's like two different people coming into the office.
One of the things we used to do with a GameStop, at least my GameStop in Arizona, is people would have their billfold and their bra strap. So like they'd come in and they'd hand me money and it'd be moist. And I'd be like, it's 118 degrees outside. You couldn't like carry a purse and not have this touching your body and being completely fucking disgusting.
Did I tell you about the time my ex used to work at Sprint and a woman came in and said her phone didn't work?
Oh yeah, because it had water damage.
It had water damage because when he asked for her phone to take a look at it, she pulled it out of her bra. It wasn't just in the bra strap. It was in her bra. And so he's like, it's water damaged. I'm not. No.
Get it away from me.
Yeah, like, Hailstorm says, Robin, I love your scrunchie. Thank you. It is from XXL and Co.
It actually, I think if you look in close enough, you can see the XXL tag.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
All right. Cat Beatrix says, LOL, Adam. I think this was during my Zaboomafoo rant. Lizardtree says, Zaboomafoo. Snark says, it's not real. Glitch says, never seen one. It not real. Snark says, Mandela effect. Right. Break through the simulation, Robin.
Creasy says, funny. Titty sweat is gross.
Swoobs. Faye says, I just wear my N95 anytime in the hospital and Purell in and out of rooms. Smart.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Chloe says, as a child born in 1994, it is really... Excuse me. Yeah, I think it's supposed to say it is real. No, it's not. It's just absolutely not. Ginseng Joe says, hi, Spooky Adam and Spooky Robin. Hello.
I put a lot in there.
No shit.
Shit. It's all right. Second. There's 3 drinks. Thank you so much, Izzy Peach, for carrying 200 bits. I bet you already read that, but I wasn't in the room.
I didn't, actually. So thank you for that. We might have read it 8 minutes ago, and I've already forgotten. So here's the thing. My voice is shot. It's obvious. So I can't do the January Patreon push promo. I'm going to need you to do it. You're going to have to be as obnoxious as you possibly can.
Captain Big Guy says, sending pregnancy is a good superpower to have. I think that's hilarious because it works both ways. Sensing and sending. Let's see.
Brian says, I think I'm just going to have to be a YouTube viewer. My phone does not like Twitch.
We are sorry it doesn't work. Chunkster says, change the TV to YouTube because Twitch is weird tonight. Oh, sounds like Twitch is just having problems.
It's a Twitch thing for sure.
Keep scrolling. Scroll.
Faye says, ooh, 33 is too young to pass away in regards to the grandmother that passed away.
Scroll. Talked about this. Honey. Scroll.
Maya says, Twitch is acting up, so I switched over to YouTube.
Elizabeth Tree says, I heard gargling warm salt water is supposed to help.
That helps for sore throats for sure. It does not help my voice come back, though.
Chunkster says, Robin, Spike's bugle looking good on the background. I think Spike's hot. I don't know. I just do. And what's nice is that's not a slutty Spike either. He is like...
Just smoldering.
Yeah.
Pink Penguin says, tag yourself. I'm boring, sister. I don't know which brother I would be.
I'm probably witchy sister. Not even witchy. I'm the normal, whatever.
I was witchy brother for a while, but I haven't tried to tap into my abilities in a long time, so...
Meet Mecca says, I'm coughing with you in spirit.
Oh, thank you.
Someone said there's tea called throat coat, and it is not a joke. It really does exist. I've seen it.
Laura Ann says, you're fine, Adam. Sick happens. I appreciate that. Ryan says, I feel bad now that I jokingly said something mean about Adam on Twitch before I switched to YouTube.
I feel like Adam's always sick, but...
I haven't been sick in 2 years, but she
Let me fucking finish my fucking sentence, bitch!
Well, then don't take such long verbal pauses, bitch! Fuck.
Adam's always sick.
This is the nurturing instincts that Robin has.
Adam's always sick, but the other type of sick is that he's like sick. Like he's cool.
You're so full of shit. You just decided to add that on.
No, I didn't. You just fucking ruined my joke, you stupid bitch.
Your jokes take too long.
You take too long.
Joke. Glitch said, shame on you then, LOL. Brian said, pretty sure he knows I only bully the people I care about. It's okay. You're not really a bully if I can just click a button and mute you. All right. I'm going to keep scrolling. Teresa says, how you feel better, Adam? I don't know how to feel better. I just got to relax. I've taken the last 2 days off work, actually, and I've been insanely fucking bored, so...
Trunkster says, try moonshine. The Snark says, orange soda and vodka. It's like a screwdriver. I don't know. I feel like this is what college kids drink. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know if they can afford orange soda, though, to be honest with you.
What?
So they're buying 2 liters of it and shit.
This is like good vodka, too. Well, I don't know. I don't know how good Kettle One is.
MQI says, I still can't remember where everyone is except Glitch. I know there's some PA people. Yeah, Glitch is the one mainstay everyone knows. Lots of folks out there in Pennsylvania for sure, though. MQI says, we had a heat wave up here north at 40 degrees today.
Bunny Cake says, morning fam. I got older today. Happy birthday. Actually, technically, we all get older every day.
Happy birthday, guys. Carrie over there on YouTube says, got COVID here too. It sucks.
Dude, it is everywhere.
Omicron is so contagious. It's fucking nuts.
Scroll.
Faye might know. Faye, what is the Ovid? Omicrons are not. I'm very curious because I know that the original strain was like 2.12 or 2.2 or something like that, which is insanely high. Lots of folks saying happy birthday to Bunny.
Snark asked if I have Disney perks. The only Disney perk I have right now is that I work there.
Meat Mecca says, Adam, you look pretty. Thank you. I was in pajamas before this, and my hair looked god-awful, so I took a shower, and I was really hoping my eye didn't look this bad. Faye says that's why I don't carry cash anymore. People are just
I carry cash. Lizard Tree says, so gross. My boobs are too small to use as storage. Not that I ever would. Chugster says that's why I like contactless pay. I've noticed a lot more doing anime conventions that people are tapping it with their
so
card,
much easier,
or just using Apple Pay or something on their phone. Because now you can do Samsung Pay, you can do Apple Pay. There's a bunch of apps that you can use where you just tap. I don't know. All right, next. You
don't want to read this?
Oh, I didn't read it. I didn't see it. I don't know what you're doing with the mouse. I just know that I'm looking down. Brian over on YouTube says... God fucking
damn it. One click and she fucks up the screen. Give me the fucking mouse back. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Just scroll. Don't click shit. How is that even possible? It's like you hacked the mainframe to fuck that up. I don't even know what button you press to touch that. Like shrinks a fucking window. I've never seen that before. What the fuck? You're like Bill Gates, but evil. Shout out to Sherry Sue, subscribed to the 7 months as I was late because I was browsing at compact purses on Amazon, shopping on the brain 24/7.
There is a Cruella de Vil purse on Shop Disney that is 50% off right now, just FYI. HR called me, so Brian says, going through my work like a wildfire, HR called me with questions about how I think I got it. Oh, with COVID.
Someone's home.
And who I was in contact with the last 48 hours. All right. And it's half the department. There's got to be someone there. They should just test everyone. And he's saying I should do January Patreon push. I will. I'll have to do it halfway through the episode. It's fine. Ew. Laura Ann says I used to work in a mall that's right next to water parks, so people would come over and hand me wet money. That is the worst.
That's so gross,
I used to work front desk at a hotel next to the ocean, and so that would happen to me all the time. It is gross. Tianlong, Larry, says, Adam, if you're sick, you should have a hot toddy. Slice of lemon, some honey, cinnamon, nutmeg, and ground cloves with 2 ounces of your favorite whiskey, and hot water does wonders for the voice. Ooh. I actually do like hot toddies. Not to be confused with hot toddies. That sounds good, actually, but we have no whiskey, so.
I was going to say, it does sound good, except we have no
We have
booze.
tequila, and we have vodka, and Kahlua, and there's one more thing. I don't remember. It's all the ingredients to make a mind eraser.
Also, Tianlong, we're reading your story. I think.
We are reading your story
in
today.
2 stories.
Snark says, I keep telling my husband alcohol is not good for your cold. Let's see. Scrolling. Sorry, I'm just gonna do this quickly because we have a lot. Jing Ting Joe, happy birthday too. Dang.
Oh, dang. 2 birthdays today. Nice.
All right.
Scroll
Let's
up
just
a bit.
get
Perfect.
to it. How do I get there? Which one am I doing?
Click La Pascualita.
Pascualita?
Nope. The bottom one. Hunger and Horror. Feel free to read on the podcast.
All right. All right. I'm going to get into my first story of the episode, and it begins, Hi, Robin and Adam.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Robin. He's Adam. I'm going to keep doing it every story. I'm Imogen. They, them. I've been listening to the podcast for about 1.5 years, and I think it was finally time to send in my story. So, for the background, this series of events happened a while back when I first moved into the house that I live in now. I was about 13 or 14, I'm 18 now, when it was all going down, and I was a lot dumber then. My house is very old, for the U.S. anyway. It's about 120 years old at the time of writing.
Holy shit.
I come from a very religious background, specifically evangelical Christian, so I've always believed in evil spirits, ghosts, demons, etc. Now, for the actual story. My friends and I, at our young ages, were very obsessed with the paranormal. We never actually tried to contact any spirits, but we towed the line. When weird stuff started to happen in my house... Then, weird start... Fuck. Then, weird stuff started happening. Fuck me! Then, weird stuff started not to smash my face into this thing. Then, weird stuff started to happen in my house. We never messed around in my house because my ultra-religious family would have freaked out. It started really small. Whenever I was in bed, I would hear the pages of books rustle. Which doesn't sound awful, except all the windows are closed and the fans were off. But it's an old house, so that one was easier to excuse. Then, books started to fall off my shelves. Your ghost just really wants to read.
That's so funny.
I've already lost my place because I had to make a joke. Hold on. I would wake up and the books would be laying on the floor without fail. And the books that fell always had something to do with ghosts or had ghosts in the plot somewhere. But again, maybe that was just a coincidence and the house was settling or something. But like I said, back then I was pretty obsessed with the occult. So I wasn't not taking a skeptical view of this at all. That sentence sounds weird.
Mm-hmm. Double negative.
Okay. I had to read further to see what the actual opinion was. So I wasn't taking a skeptical view of this at all. I was already damn near certain there was a ghost haunting me. So, to be 100%, I made a really dumb choice. I got out a Ouija board.
2 Ouija board mentions in 2 emails so far.
I thought, well, if there is a ghost, I might as well figure out what they want with me. I also did this completely alone because I was already doing one dumb thing. Might as well do another. You know, in football, 2 wrongs make a redo. So
I've taught her that. I'm so proud.
I sat on the floor of my bedroom and got the board out. I did the routine and said... It doesn't say that. I'm just saying. There's quotes now, so I'm saying. I said, if there are any spirits here, please make yourselves known. Then I asked, are there any spirits here? As soon as the placard started... Nope. It's called a planchette, right? As soon as the planchette... It says placard, though.
I know, you got it right.
Okay. As soon as the planchette started moving toward the yes, my cowardly ass chickened out. I was like, nope, and immediately closed the board, asking the spirits to please leave my room. Did you say goodbye, though? I also got rid of the board as soon as I could. Unfortunately, this is not where my misadventures end. A few days later, I was getting into bed. For reference, my bed is lofted, and it started violently shaking, as in I had to clutch the ladder in order to not fall off. I was like, oh, so the ghost is still here. Great. And then, in no certain terms, I said loudly and with as much courage as I could muster, get the fuck out of my room. And apparently it worked. Either that or there never was a ghost and it was my overactive imagination. Maybe it was an earthquake. Either way, it makes a really good story. I hope you enjoyed. I love the podcast. You guys make my week so much better.
I was going to say, never rule out the fact that it could have been an actual earthquake. It could have been a real thing that happens, a natural phenomenon that caused stuff to shake. I was going to wonder whether or not it was just the bed or other things were shaking and you just focused in on the bed because you had the ghost thing so strongly stuck in your head. Also, don't use a Ouija board alone.
So thank you, Imogen, for sharing that story with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sending it in. I think it's weird that we had 2 Ouija board stories come in. So I'm thinking around this time, like 2 months ago, we had mention of or a Ouija board story.
The first one wasn't necessarily a Ouija board story. They just said that I'll send in a Ouija board story next.
Right.
Yeah.
But they brought it up,
yeah.
Which is my point. I feel like it's that cyclical thing coming back again. So.
All right.
Either way, really good story. Thank you so much for sending it in.
Yeah.
All right. Going to mark the audio. Can you click that for me? Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know why you have to say it like that. I guess I'll do some scrolling. All right.
It's weird.
Brian says, what's weird?
My burp was gross.
Oh. Brian says, time to make more tea. I never drank so much tea in my whole life. I drink tea a lot. I really do, so.
It's a nice shirt.
Thanks. Stop looking at my boobs.
I can't help it.
Curse Wolf says, awoo, as their message for resubscribing for the 37th month. Thank you so much, Curse Wolf. We appreciate you. Radio Man says, good evening, Robin and Adam and everyone. Good evening. Thank you for joining us, Radio Man.
Good evening.
I really think sometimes when I hear about books falling off out of the shelf, it's like a ghost legitimately just wants to read because they're so bored, there's nothing to do, so they like knock it down and hoping it opens up to a page where they can read 2 pages.
Yeah. Or they blow the pages, and that's why it flutters.
Yep.
With their ghost powers.
Liz Tree says, selling on a good ghost book. Maybe they're looking for information on how they can like do other things. IMB Trans says, heard I missed some birthday shout-outs. Happy birthday to our spooky fam, birthday peeps. I'm working on baking an apple pie while listening to the stream.
Nice. Chunkster says, after Robin said, fuck me, but Adam whispered, maybe later.
Only in my head.
Not when he's sick. That's gross.
Not that I haven't been trying to seduce her.
Ginseng Joe says, I will be that weirdo that doesn't drink, at least for now, bunny cakes.
IMB Trans says, COVID made me lose my sense of taste and smell.
Oof.
I will say, Omicron's variant does not have that as a symptom. So I thought because I still have my sense of smell and taste, I'm like, oh, I'm fine. And then I called and talked to my mom. She's like, you sound like shit. I was like, I know, I'm sorry. And I mentioned that, and she was like, oh, with Omicron specifically, that's not a symptom. I was like, oh, fuck. And so I went and looked up the symptoms for Omicron, specifically the variant of Omicron, and I was like, oh, yeah, I should probably pay more attention to this.
Pink Penguin says, I had a McDonald's apple pie earlier, now I want a homemade one. I've been snacking on their holiday pies, which are filled with some filling that I have no idea what. It could be trash, and I eat it anyway. But,
ground up human.
I don't know. It tastes good.
Glitch says, work needs to chill. Don't interrupt my spooky fam time.
Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop.
Faye says, is it weird that as I get older, I have fewer cravings for sweet things?
I think that's normal.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it's abnormal.
I used to love cookies and cream ice cream. I used to love eating Oreos a bunch. I used to love just lots and lots and lots of sweets, and now there's only certain sweets that I'm like, yeah, I want that. Like trash holiday pies.
That's funny. Curse Wolf says, so what happened to The Office? It's still the exact same back in Las Vegas.
Well, it's not the exact same because now my desk is.
Oh yeah, all the shit that's like right here is now here instead of there. So the background will be. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do about that background next week, but it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure everything's gonna be broken when I get home and try and log into all this shit. So maybe I'll just wind up streaming through the laptop, which is doing everything tonight. Fun stuff. IMV says, go ahead.
Pink Penguin says, thank you, Adam, for being here tonight, even though you're not feeling well.
No problem. IMV says, found out with soup, I started craving soup as soon as we started feeling off from COVID. I made soup finally today, hoping I could taste it, and was disappointed as well. I could taste, as all I could taste was salt and didn't put any salt in the soup. That sucks. All right. Faye says, LOL, or like, does this make me super old? The only thing that makes you super old is if you start craving Werther's Originals. Because those are
I started eating those when I was like 20.
If those are the only candy you want, then you're officially an old person. Because that's what my grandmother always used to have. That and gum. And I'd be like, can I have some gum?
Salt and gum.
Snark says, let's get you a waifu pillow, Adam. I almost got one. We were walking around one of the conventions, and I was just like, no, it'll just make me lonelier. Chunk says, this reminds me, I got a McDonald's gift card for Christmas by Secret Santa. Might get an apple pie there. I'm trying to cut fast food if I can. Ginseng Joe says, what's a good green screen? I bet Rob would love...
What about a green screen?
Oh, what about? We have multiples. We've talked about hanging a green screen behind here.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens with our next trip out.
He said, I bet Robin would love to put Genshin Impact backgrounds. That would be fun. At my work... where I used to work, my background was the castle, from the Hogwarts castle from Harry Potter. I would have people come into the cube and be like, wow, that's a really nice place. Where is that? I'm like, Harry Potter. It's at Hogwarts. But no, I love Genshin. I think that'd be fun. I actually, at this past anime convention, I got a new keychain for my phone, dangling phone. It is Zhongli from Genshin. He's so cute. But yeah,
cool. All right, so right there, let's go ahead and run
a 60-second ad.
Yes, Robin. The 60-second ad. If you are on Twitch, you will get it. If you are not a subscriber, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, you will not get it. It's no big deal. I'm going to run it right now. Or am I?
Did it not run?
It's loading. There it goes. All right, cool. So, we were offered a sponsorship stream. If we stream some, like...
Genshin?
No. I fucking wish. It's a game I've never heard of. I'm sure it's a crappy cell phone game.
Oh, I uninstalled Genshin from my computer.
150. What?
Yeah.
You got a 3060 Ti and you don't even have the one game that you play the most frequently installed?
Yeah, I play it on my phone.
This bitch. At least you play Halo on this thing. But anyway, it's like $150 to like $600 depending on if you can get 10 people to download and play it with you while you're streaming.
Ooh.
So I was like, I don't think we can have that many people.
Which 10 people of you want to...
They're going to be like, you got to split it with me. And we have to do it before February 2nd, which means there's only like a 2-week window, and I think I would have to do it back in Las Vegas. But yeah, it came across right before the show. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Ginseng Joe says, if you could point me to the artist, I would love to get one. Yeah, let me, hold on. Don't look at my pants. It's... Gross. Did you dump out everything? Oh shit, you did.
Yes.
Oh.
I threw that away on Monday with all the garbage.
Fuck.
I would suggest that you hand sanitize now.
Gross. Oh, alright.
You know what's so weird is that there are so many issues going on over there on Twitch. I think they've settled, but it shows a steady bit rate of 7.8 K per second.
This is the artist name. Wait. Right there. Right at the corner. I don't know if you guys can see it, actually.
Sugar Studio?
Yeah.
SUGR. SUUGR. Got it. Cool. All right. Fun stuff. 60 seconds is over.
Can I have the hand sanitizer?
Yes, please. There you go. So after this one, you're going to do the Larry story.
After this, I'm going to do the January Patreon push.
Yeah. And I say we do best 2 out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors, since everyone really seemed to enjoy betting their points last time. And then after that, we will move into marbles because I got it installed and I tested it and it was working. So we can do that.
Let me get centered here. All right.
Yeah, jump back in there. I'm going to mark it, do like a bring back from the commercial break / promo.
I got it. We've been doing this for 4 years. I think I got it.
Really? Because you forget the name of the show every fucking start to every episode, so.
Fuck you.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the other side of the episode. But before we get into the next email, I would like to take a moment for January Patreon push.
Oh,
because
shit.
Adam's sick and fuck him. January Patreon push is what we do every January, where we promote our Patreon and tell you guys a little bit more about it. There's a whole bunch of different tiers. Tiers start at $1. At $1, you get ad-free episodes each week. We are guilty of not posting this too much, but we do voting. So if we have a bunch of topics we're trying to choose between, our adventure tier, which is choose your own adventure tier, which is $3 and above, you get to actually help us choose which topic you're going to hear the next week. So that's
tell us what
cool.
to do.
Yeah. And then, we have I believe we have a $5 tier?
We don't.
No? We have a $10 tier and $25 tier and a $50 tier.
$250 tier if that tickles your fancy.
If you want to be a producer, $250. And it's a monthly thing. You can also, just check out all the extra stuff that we have posted there, because I think we have some stupid clips of Adam making songs from things that I say. Or we have extra Storytime episodes. We have a whole bunch of stuff. So if you folks want to head on over to Patreon, go on over there. Patreon.com/Scaryish Podcast.
Absolutely. Right on. Good stuff.
What are you, some StarCraft?
That's what I was going for.
Like,
yep.
All right.
In the pipe. 5x5. Which is funny because that's actually an audio clip that they licensed from Aliens. That's what she says when she's going to pick them up.
What?
It's 100% a sound clip from Aliens that they put in because their design of the dropship looks so similar to the dropship from Aliens.
Huh.
Now you know. In case you never noticed that in StarCraft 1.
If you don't know now, you know.
Huge fucking nerd. You're welcome. So, all right. Go ahead and move us over there into the next email, Robin.
All right. Which one is it?
On a dark desert highway. Cool wind in my hair. Warm smell of something.
Life is a highway.
That's a different song, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 sec.
Am I reading it?
Yes.
Okay.
Just went over this. But give me 1 sec, y'all. I'm going to hack up a lung really fast and cough some nasty stuff out.
Go into the bathroom.
So I'm going to do it off camera. I'm not going to the bathroom. I'm rolling over here and coughing into a tissue.
Hand sanitizer after you're going to hack a lung.
Mic's off. Good news. It's barely green. It's a good sign.
I'm just still waiting.
Go ahead.
All right, so for my next story, this one is from one of our lovely spooky friends that we actually know in person. Well, a couple of spooky friends that we know in person. And it begins, "Hi, Adam, Robin, Spooky Mom, and Spooky Fam." You guys are the Spooky Fam. We're Adam and Robin, and Spooky Mom is out there going, "Hi, I'm Spooky Mom."
Someone feed me my bucket of fish heads. They've been gone for 2 weeks.
All right, so it goes. I own a DeLorean. What? That's cool. It's actually legitimately fucking cool. It looks sweet.
It is. It's
also,
badass. Please
go to Las Vegas DeLoreanRental.com if you're into renting a DeLorean for a few hours or for an event in your future.
If you don't know what a DeLorean is, it's the time machine from Back to the Future. That car from the 80s,
He has that.
is a DeLorean, and it's in great working shape.
Yep. It continues. I rent out my DeLorean for events in the Las Vegas area. Please refer to LasVegasDeLoreanRental.com. We do corporate events, 80s parties, conventions, etc. I frequently receive proposals for events, various events around town, some inquiries more serious than others. About 2 weeks ago, I received an information request via the website for a car to be filmed for the car to be filmed for a YouTube sci-fi series. I Googled the contact and determined that the lead was legit and emailed the contact to give rates. He mentioned that they wanted a nighttime shoot in the Vegas area and sent me the script, and he quickly sent me a deposit. I didn't ask the filming location. He had mentioned previously that he wanted a 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. shoot, but about a week before the filming date, he changed the time from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Thank goodness. As it turns out, we'll call the director Jeremy, knows a mutual friend of mine, Stephen, with a PH. Stephen. I contacted Stephen to see if this was true, and they indeed knew each other. This put me a little at ease, as I wasn't going to meet random strangers from the internet with a very rare and expensive classic car in the middle of the night somewhere in Vegas. On the night of the shooting, I discovered that the director, Jeremy, wanted to film on a dry lake bed about a half hour from Vegas. I also realized I was going to meet random strangers from the internet and asked my husband, the Snarked, if he would go with me in a separate vehicle. This served two purposes. 1, an additional vehicle if the DeLorean broke down in the middle of the desert, and 2, never go alone. I watch way too much true crime. I met the director Jeremy at our meeting point at 7 p.m., the Snarked in tow, and we carpooled to filming location. We left the bright Las Vegas lights behind and headed toward the darkness of the desert. We pulled off the highway and drove what seemed to be like forever past the 7 magic mountains into the darkness of a 2-lane road. Nothing is creepier than a dark desert road at night. No traffic, complete darkness, not a soul in sight. This is how I get murdered, I thought, as we pulled off of the 2-lane gravel road into the embankment. Jeremy thought this was the perfect place to film the scene. A crashed DeLorean time machine in a dystopian future. I instructed Jeremy how to get in and out of the DeLorean and other minor notes. It filmed well, with a couple of takes for wide camera angles, close-ups, etc. The second cut was Jeremy, now a character in the dystopian future, being discovered and shot at by the local bad guys. One of the other actors, John, who I've been talking with off set near his caddy for the past 10 minutes, realized that I was getting close to his scene and popped open the trunk. In the trunk were about 4 rifles. An old school sniper rifle, no joke an AR-15, a pistol, and an AK. I could tell by the movement of the slides that these were real. So let's pause for a second. I work in live theater, and the fatal shooting incident on the Rust set was less than 2 weeks ago.
That was horrific, too.
While I'm not an IATSE union member, many of my friends are, and that union represents my industry. Many safety procedures were breached, and so much went wrong on that set. Inexperienced armorer, poor weapons handling, bad communication. Sadly, this combination led to a fatality, but we are all still trying to figure out the details. Anyway, I made an offhanded Rust joke to John, and he just continued to stare at the weapons. He cycled through the slides multiple times of all the weapons, checked the magazines, and gave it to his partner to check as well, all in front of me. This guy, I could have continued that sentence, it would have worked anyway. This gave me confidence in his handling of the weapons. We proceeded with the scene, which involved the pointing of the weapons towards my precious DeLorean. I knew the weapons were safe, but still the incident on the Rust set was in the back of my mind. My heart rate increased, but thankfully the filming was without incident and the final cut was successful. After that scene, Jeremy said that they had all that they needed with the DeLorean and they didn't need us anymore that evening. We quickly said our goodbyes and left back towards the bright lights of Las Vegas. Be careful on who you meet on the internet. They may have a trunk full of weapons. Keep on creeping on, Tian Lung and the Snarked. Thank you so much for sending that story. And I remember when you messaged me about that, and you're like, this is where we're going in case we get murdered.
We were just like, oh no.
I think that's freaking hilarious. I don't know how they got away with having all those weapons, but maybe they're licensed.
Probably own them.
Who knows? That's absolutely terrifying. I wouldn't want to go into the desert. But driving out there, I've driven out there before to go shooting actual guns. And it is scary. It's a scary drive, especially at night because it's dusty. So all the dust is coming up from the drive because it's all gravel. It's not paved. And I can't imagine going out there with a bunch of strangers practically, right?
It is especially dangerous, especially frightening when Brett's driving too.
Because he drives fast.
He does his rally car shit out there where it's just like, this is unnecessary. The car is filled with guns and ammunition.
He's like, what is it? Ricky Bobby. He's like, I won't go fast. But we're glad that you guys did not get murdered. So
yes.
Thank you so much for sending that story in. That would have been a completely different topic if that were the case.
I'm glad as well. You're not dead. All right. Shout out to Tian Long. He has such a gorgeous booty. All right.
Oh, yeah. Thick.
Nuts. Thick with 3 C's, y'all. All right. Let's read.
What? Are you just thinking about how you called his booty thick?
No, notifications. I couldn't think of the word for notifications. Curse Wolf redeemed a high five 7 minutes ago. And you suck at high fives.
Why?
Because you don't slap to fucking hurt someone, which is what you're doing. You try and make a clapping noise.
That's what I did.
No, you didn't. All right, and Chloe Michelle redeemed a high five. That's a high five. You went like vicious, like you were fucking disciplining a cat.
You keep talking to me like that, and it's gonna be on your face.
I hate you so much. All right, you want to start
Joe redeemed a high five.
Get out of here. I'll cough onto your hand and you'll freak out.
Oh, did you do your hands?
Yes. All right, chat.
You can scroll. I'm gonna take another drink.
All right.
Because I still have.
Brian went for another bowl of soup. Said, "Run those ads, make the pennies."
You don't even get a penny from that ad we run.
I think we get like a penny, like right around there. It depends on how many people are there and how many people see the ad.
Brian says, "I'm certain you can get 10 people here to download a crappy cell phone game."
Yeah, Hazel.
Probably.
I don't want to force anyone to do it though. I might do it just for funsies, and then if it happens, it happens. Hazel says, "Yay, I made it late, but I'm still here. Thank you for joining us." All right, let's keep scrolling. Glitch tossed up the link to Patreon during the Patreon push. People said, "Yeah, I love betting points and marbles tonight. Yay." MQI says, "My Twitch never worked tonight, so I'm watching on the tube and chatting here."
Nice.
That works.
Twitch has been great for Elizabeth Tree tonight, but now that I said that, I'll probably start having.
So it happened to you last week too.
Meat Mecca says, "I exited and came back, and it's working good now." Glitch says, "If you join this month, I won't have to come to your house and personally hand you a sweaty $10. If you're already on Patreon, you're safe for my $1. Oh funny. My god. Oh man, I should do an OnlyFans and be like, here's a picture of my titties. Give me like $50 and I'll send you a sweaty $1. Sweaty
Jesus
$10.
Christ. You just say whatever you want when you've had the tiniest bit of vodka in you, huh? All right. Curse Wolf just says baby pill song. I saw that someone was
on
petitioning
the
for me to
group.
sing the baby pill song because it's always stuck in their head.
Maybe when he's not sick. You
don't want to sing it for him?
Nope. I already did the Patreon push. I don't know what else.
Don't forget to take your baby pill or I'll kick you down the stairs. I don't remember what the actual alarm sounds like anymore because I haven't heard it in a long time. All right, gotta keep
Pretty much
scrolling.
it sounds just like that.
Yeah. Snark says, "What the F is a Kalita?" I don't know. Bunny Cake says, "Robin looked concerned." Robin always looks annoyed when I'm sick. I could be dying in the hospital, and she would be annoyed at the inconvenience to her. That's why I had to write her out a Word document that had all the information on the financials and how she can collect life insurance in case I die, so she wouldn't have to be mad at me once I was dead. Brian says, "Warm smell of Kalitas are rising up through the air." That's what it is.
What is that?
The song that I was singing.
Encanto?
No.
No.
Not at all. The name of the song, and the name of the emo was On a Dark Desert Highway.
Oh.
Cool wind in my hair, warm smell of Kalitas rising up through the air.
Okay.
I forgot Kalitas was a thing. Aragorn loves Arwen says, "Yeah, I'm not hearing my stories read. I had totally forgotten to send the Ouija story that I promised I will be writing it and sending it soon."
Okay.
Thank you.
Aragorn and Arwen, they're probably one of my favorite and least favorite, like, ships, romances ever. Like, they love each other and they're fated for each other, but their romance and their relationship makes zero sense.
I guess.
I don't know. It's just dumb. But I love them. It's not that I don't love them. I think Aragorn and the guy that plays Aragorn, what is his name?
Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah, Viggo Mortensen. I almost said Hugo Weaving. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
But I think he's incredibly talented and really dedicated, and he's so cool.
Meat Mecca says, I'm so broke, I take foot money, LOL. That's gross. Also, I feel you on that, dog. Phases, there are people who would probably pay more money for sweaty foot money. That is true and gross. Meat Mecca says, there's a market for everything. MQI says, I swear I get closer to making an OnlyFans foot page every day of my life.
Captain Big Guy says, hey man, who am I to yuck someone else's yum?
Twitch says, no kink shame.
Oh my god, okay.
Lizzie says, I'd sell my bathwater to creepy weirdos. Where do I sign up? Who the fuck wants someone's bathwater? How desperate can you be? You don't yuck someone's yum. It's just weird. That's all I'm saying.
Bella Delphine did it.
Who's the chick that was farting into jars and selling them to people?
Bella Delphine sold her bathwater.
I know that. I asked you a new question.
Maybe
now.
it was her too. I don't know. It was
not her.
All I know is someone posted a picture of their computer tower that was water cooled. It was a water cooled tower, and it had the water that was running through it to cool it was the Bella Delphine bath water. I was like,
they probably spent more money on the water than they did on the efficacy. TM Long says, oh my, Adam. Sorry, I appreciate a good booty. Pink Penguin says, aren't there vending machines in Japan where you can buy used undies?
Yep. That a thing.
We didn't see any, but yeah, that's what I heard.
We weren't in weird parts of town, dog. Let's see.
Snark says, cue me and Larry laughing so hard I'm coughing. Faye says, you know what? I'm sure there's a market for small Asian women bathwater.
Yo, 100% there is.
Jay Valora says, hey, yo, I made it.
Hey, look, I made it.
I don't think there's a market for anything disgusting for me. Who wants to use tissues?
Cat Matrix says, I checked the chat at a weird time.
Face tissues, I mean, obvi.
Let's see.
Yeah, Kat, this is a weird moment to come back in.
She says, LOL, I missed this community.
Jay Valor says, I came into this just as my husband heard the don't forget your baby pill. I'll get you downstairs. And he agreed. LOL.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. Lauren says it's Hotel California. That is the name of the song by the Eagles. Brian says, according to the internet, calitas is a Spanish slang term for marijuana tips or buds. That makes sense, actually. MQI says, so I'm going to shy away from titty dollars talk and ask if anyone has trouble sleeping in here. I usually sleep okay, but for the last few days, as you can tell from my eye, it has not been the best. Hazel says, why so judgy, bruh? All right, I won't yuck someone's yum. That's my bad. I'm just jealous, goddammit. I wish I could sell my fucking farts in a jar. I need more money.
All right, anyway, let us go into the last thing.
Lettuce? Were you making a sandwich pun there? Salad pun, maybe?
Let us sandwich this episode with the last email.
That was pretty bad.
No. It is the last slice in this fucking email sandwich.
You're about to get the last slice of my email sandwich if you're not careful.
You're about to get the fucking 5-fingered death slap. Because I can't punch you.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move into our last email of the show and avoid Robin's death threats. And this one's subject is Episode 9, La Pascualita. I think I'm saying that right. Excuse my mispronunciation. Email starts out like this. Hi. Hi, and everyone else has to yell hi. My name's Lizzie. I just started listening to your podcast and heard you guys mention La Pascualita. Pascualita. My bad.
You're the...
Just because I'm Puerto Rican doesn't mean I'm not fucking stupid, okay? Get off my back. I'm originally from Chihuahua, and I've seen her before. We go downtown almost every time we go back to visit family and pass by La Popular, but we never stopped to really look at her until 2019, pre-pandemic. She's so lifelike. Isn't this the doll that's supposed to be haunted?
It's not a doll. It is... Well, yes, it's a doll that looks like... She's the one that's dressed as a bride that they put in the window.
Right.
And she looks like a real person.
Gotcha. She's so lifelike. I didn't think much of it before because I thought someone out there was just really good at making mannequins, but she creeped me out. She was in a real wedding dress. She was in a wedding dress, and I remember looking down at her nails to see if they were fake, because what artist doesn't struggle with hands? But the more I looked for details that would give it away, the more details I found, down to nail beds and her fingerprints. Even the skin on her hands was dewy, and I don't know how anyone could make her look like that all day, much less for all these years. They say if you stand still and look at her for a long, long time, you can even start to see her breathing.
That's scary.
That's creepy as fuck. I thought you were going to say you'd body swap with her or something like that. My parents really wanted to take a picture of us with her, but I thought it would be disrespectful. I don't know how it would feel if I was stuck in a window all day, but I probably wouldn't be psyched about people taking pictures of me either. Anyway, I really like your podcast. Even when it creeps me out so bad, I have to find someone to keep me company. You're both really good at telling stories, and Robin is super funny.
Oh my God, thank you!
Thanks for reading, Lizzie. Lizzie, thank you so much for sending that in, and you have no idea the arguments that we've had about who's funnier, so that really sucks. You said
it's funny because earlier today, he was like, I hate you so much. And I was just like, you hate me because I'm fucking funny.
I was like, you're not fucking funny at all.
And he's like, I think it's funny that you think you're funny. And it's just, I'm fucking funny.
I think confidence is funny because it's funny because she's not funny. But now you're saying she's funny and now everything's fucked up. So it's been a really on-the-nose episode this time. But I really enjoyed that. It's always fascinating, too, to hear people that have seen something that we've only told the story about. So it's also super cool that you didn't take a picture with her because you wanted to respect her. So I appreciate that a lot.
Maybe it's just smart because what if you take a picture with her and then it's like...
comes home with you or some shit?
Well, I was thinking like because you're both in the picture at the same time, she swaps with you and then you're now La Pascua.
Lots of body swapping theories here. But either way, thank you so much, Lizzie, for sending that in. We appreciate it. All right, cool. Robin is going to read chat, which you can do with this setup while I set up marbles and not be interrupted. Isn't that cool? You could give 2 fucks. This chick doesn't care at all.
Anyway.
I'll text Rob when she's at work like, I love you. I miss you. And she texts back like, okay.
No, I don't. I say that fucking back, you stupid shit. He's saying that because...
Stupid shit.
He's saying that because I said yay 2 messages back in a row. You stupid asshole.
It's because I wrote like thoughtful sentences and she messages me back and just says yay. And so I was like, all right, well,
I'm in the middle of work at my brand new job and he's just
whatever.
Like...
She was texting me so much the other day and I'm just like giving her an update about my grandma who might be dying. And it's like good news. And she's like, yay. I was like, oh, cool. And then I mentioned, like, oh, I got the setup working, which, by the way, it fucked up, like, an hour before the show, and I had to redo everything. She goes, yay. And I was like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, those suggestions on your keyboard, like, would you like to say one of these 3 things back? And she's like, whatever, fucker, stop talking to me.
Meat Mecca says that panty vending machine is just outside the Akihabara station in the green building. 50,000 yen per try, though. Not that I try, but I've seen it. 50,000 yen is $500.
Fuck that.
Fuck, I'll make my own. Bunny Cake says, I love talking about sleep. Narcoleptic with insomnia. Let's see. Meat Mecca then corrected to Akihabara Station. It's cool. I got you, bro. Laura Ann says, I'd rather have Hotel California stuck in my head. It's actually a pretty good song.
I agree.
Ryan over on YouTube says, I had a coworker get tipped with a couple sweaty, balled-up dollar bills. I teased him by mentioning it's probably been in multiple G-strings. All our money has human sweat and dirty, gross bodily fluids on it.
A high percentage of dollar bills above 20 have had cocaine. Like 90%.
Chunkster says, it just hit me. If Adam and Ramen had one car, who gets to keep it? I keep it because he works from home. Captain Fake Eye says, I listen to murder podcasts to sleep when I have difficulty. Nice. Pink Penguin says, one of the funniest things that I've come across on the internet is the page about 501 farts on... Nope, I'm not reading that website. It sounds gross. Captain Fake Eye says, I don't know why, but they put me right out. Oh, the murder podcast. Let's see.
Harry's over there on YouTube says, just got here and I had to say Robin looks gorgeous.
Thank you. Ginseng Joe says, something that always cracks me up is those colonoscopy farts. Those are freaking gnarly.
Oh my god.
What?
It's just like Captain the longest, grossest fart.
It's so long. What? Okay, I need to... Alright, okay.
So there's a joke that's told by John Mulaney about him going in and getting a colonoscopy. And he thought when they pulled the tube out or whatever that he was pooping. Because, like, it just sort of felt like all this pressure exiting him.
Yeah.
So he just screamed with the loud fart at the same time, like, I'm sorry. Like, in a really weird voice. And then he realized he didn't shit, and it just made it even more awkward.
Okay, yeah. So Captain Fake Eye says basically during a colonoscopy, they blow up the inside of your colon with gas to see with the camera. Ew. And then afterwards, the gas has to come out. That's fucking gross. Glitch QI says, "Oh God, I've had a colonoscopy. Did I fart?" Glitch says, "I'm on my way to co-host with Soup and Meds. Adam, I got you. LL, JK. No one can replace the Robin Graves. Let's see."
Robin practices tough love when it comes to taking care of someone when they have a cold. It's like, shut up and get better or die.
Jesse Joe says, "If I ever get a colonoscopy, I promise I'll record me ripping some bad air."
Tian Long says, "Yes, Adam, it was a prostate exam and it was a finger." I love John Delaney. He's so fucking funny, dude. All right, so we're caught up-ish. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do rock, paper, scissors, best 2 out of 3, and then we're going to move over to marbles. So I'm going to open up the betting right now. You can bet your channel points on whether or not you think Robin will win or whether or not you think I will win. She won last time, if that matters to you. Start prediction. Why can't I pick? Oh, I can. Beautiful. All right, we're going to give you all 2 minutes to bet.
All right, and I'll keep reading here. MQI says, "That's almost as bad as some women pooping on the table during labor. I didn't, thankfully, but it happens. The embarrassment." Because it's something that happens and you're having literally fucking this baby's head come out of your vagina.
How can you push a baby out and clench your butthole at the same time?
I'm not going to be embarrassed. I'm going to be like, I don't care if my baby's covered in shit. It's coming out of me. Like, you know what I mean? It's happening.
Beautiful butt baby boy.
Captain Big Eye says, "OMG, no one actually cares if you poop during birth. Seriously. It happens to most people. Can you do an enema before you have the baby?"
That's a good question. I don't think when your water breaks, you're like, okay, enema now.
Maybe I'm into that, though. Let's see. Sherry Sue says, "I was told I need to start getting colonoscopies at 45, and I'm crazy nervous to schedule it." It's better safe than sorry, I think, when it comes to that stuff. Because even though it's uncomfortable and embarrassing, I'd rather know if I have colon cancer or not, you know.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, when my doctor recommends that I need to have stuff put up my ass to check and see if I have cancer or not, I'm going to be like, head on up there, doc. I want to be healthy. I want to live forever.
Like, you want them to put their head on up there?
Yeah, put your head on up and check. All right, cool. I like this. Ginseng Joseph is putting all my money on you, Adam. I think Glitch also bet on me, which is nice to see.
Glitch says, "Don't you let me down, Adam."
35 seconds left.
Says, "OMG, the body pillow. Hell yeah. Spice Bugle for the win."
Oh, dang. We got a lot of bettors. A lot of bettors this time. More people have bet on you, but more money has been bet on me. So the 9 people that have bet on Robin
are we doing 5 out of 9 again?
Have a payout of 4 to 1. No, I've said it every time. 2 out of 3.
Oh. Pink Penguin says, "Has anyone watched Call the Midwife on Netflix? Hell yeah, every single season."
I always nap while she's watching that show, and my dreams are always someone being born or murdered because it's just screaming and the sounds of baby placenta shooting out of people.
Captain Fake Eye says, "They used to call the enemas high, hot, and hell of a lot."
Oh my god.
Ew! She said they used to do enemas before, but it wasn't found to do anything other than make people not poop during birth. Also, can you imagine getting an enema in labor? Sounds like that sucks. I might do it though.
All right. The bets are in. Let's check and see. Here's the thing. Every time that I bet on something like this, I always wonder if the streamer...
Let's do 3 out of 5. I want more chances.
Wow. No. We said 2 out of 3. That's what everyone bet on.
It's too bad.
You can't change it on them now.
No, I can't. Yes, I can.
No, you can't. Just like you said.
Shit. Fuck you.
I accidentally switched sub-only chat on.
Ghost, why?
It's glowing. I didn't mean to. No, it's off. It's off. It's off. There we go. It's weird if you adjust the margins so you can see the buttons better. I want the summary. All right, people have voted for me. The Snarked, Ginseng Joe, Bunny Cakes, Glitch, and Dinosaur. Thank you so much.
Everyone's saying it's sub-only mode.
All right, I'll switch back. And the people that voted for Robin, Ghost Dunk, fuck you. And he voted 2,000. He's the top voter for you. Tien Long, IB Trainer, Red Kato, Chunkster, Necror, Pink Penguin, Cherry Sue, and Aries.
I love the low.
And you guys will get paid out for every 1 point you bet. 4.29 if Robin wins. If my supporters win, they get 1.13 for every 1 point they bet. And now let's go ahead and make sure sub-only mode is deactivated. It's weird because it says it's off. Okay.
Is it good now?
I think so.
Okay.
It looks like it's good on my screen over here. Someone just let me know if that's not the case. So, ready?
So 3 out of 5, right?
2 out of 3. They bet their money on 2 out of 3. It says no longer in sub-only. Thanks, Adam. Good.
All right. I'm trying to get it out of the... Is it in the... Right? Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. This is delayed. There we go.
Okay.
All right, let's do...
3 out of 5.
Let's take it slow. Because everyone was so shocked last time.
Okay.
You shoot on 3, so 1, 2, shoot.
Okay. No!
1 away from victory. Fuck. We're tied. This is how she won last time, too. She came back and won. Fuck.
Okay.
What do I want?
Okay.
I feel like I know what you're going to do.
Do you?
I hope.
Do you?
All right, ready?
Do you know?
Let's go. Fuck! Oh, every time!
You suck.
God damn it. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. God damn it. I told myself paper, and I was like, no. Because she knows I'm thinking paper now, because this bitch was mine. So I need to switch it up. Fuck. I'm not even mad at myself. I'm upset because I let you all down. And I had people that believed in me. That's a big payout.
That's 2 in a row. Suck my balls.
4 to every 1 point bets. That means...
This Larry literally jumped up and down what I want.
That means that Ghost Dunk just won like 8,000 points. Maya said, oh, what happened? Damn. All right, it's fine. But we are going to go ahead and move into Marbles on stream.
Ghost Dunk just resubscribed for the 30th month and says, finally, the stream has a bite.
It was here last week, too. It'll be here most weeks.
The Snark says, no drink redeemed for a while.
All right.
I'm Beef Trainer says, wow, that was a nice turnaround on points. You're welcome.
I'm going to need you to take that one. That's for you. I'm going to be using this one for marbles.
Oh, okay.
I'll be looking down because it's a different screen, but I still love you all.
The Snark says, I'm broke.
I'm so sorry.
10,000 points. You really fucked your team.
What are you talking about?
The people that voted for you. You fucked.
What does that have to do with 10,000 points?
He voted 10,000 points.
No, he didn't. I saw what they all voted.
Oh, what did he vote?
He voted like 200 points.
Oh, okay. Ghost Dunk says the payout's too good.
Damn it. I love that Ghost Dunk is the one that bet the most and it was against me. Now I have to D&D. I have to DM our game in the future. That way I can fucking murder you. All right, exclamation point, vote, then a space, and the number that corresponds to the track you would like to race. And let's hope this works.
Oh, yeah. I gotta do it with my phone. Aries says, what do I do with these points? You can redeem for high fives, for drinks, stuff like that.
We do 6 drinks per episode. I'm usually also drinking alcohol. Robin's drinking Sunkist and vodka tonight because I am sick and my throat is super fucked up. I'm just drinking water. But yeah, you can force us to drink, which some people find entertaining. I can't believe I lost that, y'all. I'm so disappointed in myself. That's 2 weeks in a row that I've been on the cusp of victory.
Oh, wow. His tattoo's so cool.
Oh, yeah, it totally is. Ginseng Justice, good God, Adam. Hydrate, don't dihydrate. Maya says, I'll just watch you guys play marbles, and Twitch is buffering way too much. Fucking Twitch. So I think what might help is if I lowered our streaming bitrate from 8K to like 4.5 and streamed in 720p. The reason I do it this way is because when we switched to a 1080p capable camera, everyone enjoyed the change in quality much, much more. I can downgrade it, and that might help, but realistically, like, we're not dropping frames on the upload, and YouTube and Facebook get the stream just fine. It's only Twitch that seems to have an issue. I'm not sure if it'll be helped at all, but we can do one stream where we stream in 720 instead of 1080. That said, you can always adjust your quality down manually by just going to the gear icon if you like hover over the screen, and you can switch it to 720 manually, and that might help. So I'm just not sure how we can do it because I know Twitch is a pain in the ass.
Oh, yo, I still have bits.
Right now, Endurance Test is in first place. Man, I feel like shit right now. I just have a headache. Please don't hurt me. What are we going to do?
Molest you.
All right. Endurance Test has 8. So we're going to go with that. On average, it takes 2 minutes and 30 seconds to complete it. The world record time is 1:52. For us, we've never raced it because it's a new season. Or it's because this is a new PC. It's actually a laptop. And let's get in there. Exclamation point play to get your marble on stream.
Man, someone's got to keep tally of who keeps winning rock, paper, scissors, because so far...
It's not really hard to keep tally. You've won twice. Get over it. Jesus. Fuck. I'm so pissed at myself. All right, let's do a 45-second countdown from right now. Have you joined in?
Yes.
We got 23 marbles. We got a pretty good group. 24 marbles.
Yo, I like all the balls.
25 marbles. Also, good thing to keep...
says, we don't talk about Bruno.
Song's so fucking
Song's
good.
so freaking good.
What was I going to say? Red Kato's in here too. 26 marbles. Obviously, same rules as always. If you win, you get a sticker.
Captain Fake Eye says, I love Encanto. It is so good.
It's a really good movie.
Ginseng Joe says, the simplest of games. Rock, paper, scissors, Connect 4, Uno are the most competitive.
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
We almost broke up.
They showcase people's deepest competitive nature.
When we first got together.
We don't talk about Bruno is from Encanto. Let's see. Enzo Matrix says, found a TikTok. We don't talk about COVID. What the what? Ari says, my friend worked on that movie. That is so cool.
That is super awesome. All right, we're starting out with a funnel, which, as we all know, is my favorite thing in the world. So. Looks like Tian Long is the first one through the hole.
True, I never had patience to finish those games because they take freaking forever. And, it gets real frustrating because no one wants to trade their properties and no one wants to make a deal because no one wants to get, boned.
Fucked over, yeah. The thing is that I don't mind. I love playing Monopoly, actually, and I don't mind making trades. I hate playing games with people who who just in general don't know the value of a trade, who can't see when they're going to get something good, or when they can't see that they're getting fucked over, so they just decide not to trade at all. It's like, have a brain, think for yourself, and just acknowledge whether or not it's a good deal, because I've seen so many people be like, I'm just not going to do a trade. It requires critical thinking, and I just prefer to not do that. It's like, well, then don't play Monopoly. All right, Tianlong was cruising right along in first place, but this fan blade... It's really fucking you over.
Oh, no!
Bunny Cakes tried to cut through. Now here comes the whole pack. I'm What's for Dinner is now in the lead, fighting it out with Glitch. We're going to follow that battle. Looks like Glitch is in first place right now. We'll see what happens once everyone comes out of the spirals.
Blade really changed the game.
It really did. Looking back to see who's in last place. Looks like it's Liz Betree. Who knows? Crazy things happen, though. Glitch right now is still in the lead with I'm What's for Dinner, hot on his heels.
Maya says, my client is currently watching Encanto the second round. She usually doesn't stay and watch movies.
Glitch went right between the wickets on that fan blade.
Bunny Cake says, did we just roll out of vagina?
Yeah, they definitely look like...
fallopian tubes?
Yes. I'm What's for Dinner has more momentum, but Glitch... has the power of Glitch on his side. And I think, congratulations, Glitch, on your victory. First place. And we'll see who else collects some points for the season as everyone else sort of drops in. What's it here? Said, I will end you, Glitch. All right, everyone's starting to trickle in, which is nice to see. Why do you have to tickle me? You won't fucking touch me normally because I'm sick.
guys, it's a holiday on Monday, so me and our friend is going to package all the Patreon packages. Fuck. So I have this bag of Cthulhu charms. I will package them, and I have Cthulhu magnets from last season, and so I'll package those as well. So everyone will be getting their packages this month, hopefully, or next month, depending on where you live. But yeah.
All right, congratulations to Glitch on finishing first. You go up to 10 points. Everyone was at 0 points. Everyone is now at whatever points you see. So
Ghost Dunk says, Adam, did you know that hitting T does slow-mo?
Like in
the game?
In marbles? No. Why would I want to do slow-mo? Slow-mo
sucks. Like when you watch one person go into the hole, you can slow-mo and be like, epic ending.
Oh. No, I did not know that. Maybe I'll play around with that. All right, second race. Type in exclamation point, vote, then a space, and the number that corresponds to the track you would like to race.
Oh, we did rock, paper, scissors, and 2 matches? Jeez.
Yeah, because we didn't have marbles last time, I want to do another rock, paper, scissors, too. I'm so pissed that I fucking lost.
Nah. I only got so much luck in a day.
You're fucking chicken shit. All right. Voting.
Hop, skip, and a jump. We bought tickets for the Star Wars night at Disneyland yesterday.
It's for May something
It's
or
for
other?
May because, May the 4th be with you, but we're going on May the 3rd. May the 3rd.
Not be a turd.
Yep. Hope it's fun. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Right now, Devil's Chaos is in the lead with I don't know how many votes. So it's 10, so that's our track. Average time to complete, 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Record time, 21 seconds. You're a cheater, Yusuf Ali 24. You cheat. Cheats McGeats. Let's get in there and break that record. 23 seconds. I'm fucking calling it. All right. Exclamation point play. To get your marble on stream.
All right. Anybody have anything interesting happen this week? I feel like it's been a pretty mellow week.
It's been a very boring week for me, just sitting around in the room trying to not get anyone sick.
Start of the new year,
We're already up to 25 marbles for this race, which is wonderful to see. It's a really good number. It's nice to see. I have felt so bad this week, man, and to have solid, consistent numbers for the show and to have people sticking around for marbles is it's a good thing. It makes me happy. We're going to be off to the races here in around 30 seconds.
Ari says, I had a job interview for Mythical Entertainment, actually.
Nice.
What's Mythical Entertainment? Tell us. Good Mythical Morning? Is that a thing? Tell us.
It was a 10-second delay, I think.
Jensen Joe says, we love a happy Adam. Oh, wow, it is with Good Mythical Morning. Cool. Did you get it? I hope you got it because I think Rhett and Link are incredibly hilarious. And even though Link is graying, it looks good on him.
Lizdry says, my oldest is turning 16 at the end of the month, so I've been searching for a reasonably priced car for him. That's pretty cool. Neff, of course, says, work sucks. I'll let you read the rest of it. Read the rest of it.
Where is it?
Respect the chat.
Work sucks. All coworkers are out sick, so all the work falls on the few of us that are not sick. Yeah, that sucks. So many people at work have COVID, too.
Chunkster was in the lead. Let's just give a shout-out to Chunkster, his profile pic. Looking gorgeous, Chunkster.
Lizard Tree says, my oldest is turning 16 at the end of the month, so I've been searching for a reasonably... Oh, okay. Oh,
no. I cursed Chunkster. I gave a compliment, and now they're gone.
Aries says, I find out next week. I hope you got it. Pink Penguin says, Rhett and Link are one of the first YouTube channels that I followed. Nice.
Ghost Dunk has fallen off as well. Not pictured on the camera. MQI is in the lead. I'm right behind Red Keto, Donosaur, Nefcore, Latreia, Lizardtree, and Glitch.
I feel like, what is their podcast called?
Oh shit, I just got launched. Motherfucker, this game sucks.
Ear Biscuits. I think their podcast, Ear Biscuits, was one of the podcasts that I was like, I'm going to go out of the way and listen to this podcast. Because they interviewed a bunch of different people, and it wasn't that bad, actually.
Bunny Cakes has also been knocked off. Chuckster said, "LOL, thank you." It was a cursed compliment. So.
Gotcha. Ghost Nug says, "Work sucks. I know. Nefcore, I hope she left you roses by the stairs."
Prizes let you know she cares. All right, MQI is in the lead, but they have not gone down the middle track, which can tend to be the fastest way to go.
Cat Beatrix says, "The city I work for is closed. The city hall is running at minimum capacity."
MQI has fallen off along with Captain Fag-Eye. So now we are really just waiting to see who trickles through. I think Red Keto, however, is in the lead currently.
Glitch says, "Ear biscuits and their other one with the mythical kitchen. A hot dog and a sandwich, I think. They're funny. Their chef is hot." I have never seen that, actually. Bunny Cake says, "Well, I died, so I'm off to enjoy my birthday. Thanks for an awesome start to my day. Love y'all. Happy birthday."
Happy birthday.
Have a great day. Ginseng Joe says, "Lizard Tree, best of luck, friend. I was so fortunate to have my dad because one of my clients was selling a Toyota in good condition mechanically for $1,000. Right now, because there's no cars, everyone's charging an arm and a leg for their cars. It's insane."
Yeah, slow motion I hate.
Aries says, "I literally can't even talk about what the interview was for. I feel so cool." That is freaking awesome.
Snarked is running down the center track and has taken the lead on Lizard Tree.
Pink Penguin says, "My Christmas is not complete without listening to Rhett and Link's Christmas Sweat song."
Robin has fallen off the track. The Snarked is getting caught by the fan blade. First it happened to Tianlong, now the Snarked.
Aries says, "Wait, there's no cars?" Cars are in low stock.
Supply.
Yeah, short supply. So, like my sister, when she bought her truck, she had to wait a week and a half or something like that, a little over that, for her truck to come in because they just don't have a lot of stock. But
likewise, if you have a car to sell, that was a really good time to sell it if you're not looking to purchase something in exchange for it, because you can sell your car for like relatively high over Kelly Blue Book value for it. So,
Lizard Tree says, "There are no chips for new cars, so used cars are in high demand."
Shout out to the Snark who took home the victory. Congratulations. We're watching everyone else trickle through to see if they can take home some points, or they're going to get caught by the blue wave of death.
The Snark says, "Hey, the gays won marble." Oh my god. All right.
It's got a few folks left to get through. I think it's just...
Chloe Michelle says, "Fourth again."
Cat Beatrix and Enzo Matrix left. Who will take 10th and possibly collect a single point? Uh-oh. The blue wave of death is red in this level. But I think everyone's going to survive that's left. Cat Beatrix takes 10th. Enzo Matrix takes 11th. Congratulations.
Sherry Sue says, "I'm so confused. I didn't see my ball. It did not finish."
You fell off.
But did not fall off first. You fell off somewhere in the middle.
All right, so Glitch is at 10 points to start this season, along with the Snark. Pink Penguin goes up to 6. And Robin farted. I'm What's for Dinner is now at 7, along with Aries, who's at 7. Chloe Michelle is at 6 as well because of the staggered decent finishes in the top 10. Congratulations to all Snarked. Don't forget to let us know what sticker you would like. It's been pretty good. Oh, Ghost Nug says, "Did you see the latest Trial by Fury posted yesterday?" I have not, but now that you've mentioned that, I'm totally going to fucking watch it. Griffin McElroy, beloved human being, Griffin McElroy is doing a Zelda Link to the Past randomizer run where it's one shot, one kill. So he can't, it doesn't matter how many hearts he gets, he will die like instantly. And his sprite looks like Guy Fieri. And it's so fucking funny. Every time he dies, he turns into a hot dog. It's stupid. Griffin's hilarious. It's like the most torturous thing I've ever seen anyone put themselves through.
I want Griffin to be my best friend.
Yeah, who doesn't though? Griffin's the shit, so... Thank you for letting me know. Everyone, we're going to move into the outro, and that's going to be it for the show tonight. Thank you so much for joining us and suffering through me coughing in the background for half the show. So I'm going to mark it and, do this thing. So, boop. Here we go.
Wow.
I'm moving it back to where it was. Don't wow me. I'll rock, paper, scissors right now.
Well, if history has proven anything, I'll win.
Best of one. Just one shot. Let's fucking do it. Taking off a sock, is it a yes or no?
All right, sure.
All right, we're opening up the tables. You're gonna get
No. This isn't.
No betting. This is just pride.
This is just
Ready?
Yeah.
Fuck! Why are you always so rock?
So good.
Stop touching the cord. It's gonna disconnect your microphone. All right. So thank you to everyone who wrote in their stories tonight. We sincerely appreciate you. And to everyone who has listened or watched us live, we do record these things Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time on youtube.com/Scaryish or twitch.tv/Scaryish Podcast. Feel free to join us if you would like. It's always a good time. I just also want to say that was epic. Another epic fucking loss. All right. If you have a story that you would like to send us, please email storytime@scaryish.com or go to our website, scaryish.com. Click on Contact Us, fill out that form, it comes directly to us, or you can hit us up on our social medias. Facebook is facebook.com/Scaryish Podcast. Twitter is @Scaryish and Instagram is @Scaryish Podcast. Robin, for folks who would like to donate to us, you already told them about Patreon, but why don't you go ahead and remind them of all the options we have?
You can go to patreon.com/Scaryish Podcast. Those are monthly donations. Tiers start at $1 due. That's 4 quarters. That's a chocolate bar. Actually, I think a chocolate bar is like $1.25.
It's like $1.25
plus tax. If you have that 4 quarters, we're cheaper than chocolate bar. And we also have coffee for not into the monthly donation type thing. You can go to ko-fi.com/Scaryish Podcast. And yeah, all your donations help us keep this podcast going and supporting us and get us closer to making this something we do more often. Thank you very much for everybody for sending your stories in this episode. We hope to get more of your experiences and weird, creepy things that have happened to you, like almost getting murdered by strangers in the desert.
What the fuck?
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for being here with us.
Indeed, that's everything we have for this episode of Storytime, so sign us on out.
Keep on dreaming on, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.